Right, I need you to stop buying testosterone booster supplements, multivitamins, and a few other things because they're just a complete waste of money for fellas our age. I'm going to show you today 5 supplements that you just need to leave alone because they're useless, but I want to show you also 5 things that actually do work for us after 40. So let's jump in. We're going to start with testosterone boosters. They call themselves things like Testosterone or Infinite Boner Formula. Complete waste of money. They invariably contain things though that did something minor to rats in some random study. So things like D-aspartic acid, tribulus, fenugreek, they just don't work. If you do feel that your testosterone is low, get a blood test, not a $40 bottle of herbs. Save your money. Moving on, let's also go for multivitamins. They sound great, don't they? Cover all the bases, one pill, happy days. But the problem is, it's a half-assed approach. You're getting tiny amounts of everything, but not enough of anything to actually move the needle. You get bits and bobs of 25 things that might maybe help with something. It is much better though for you to target specific deficiencies with proper doses. Next, fat burners. Oh, these are the worst. These are basically caffeine, green tea extract, and a bit of pixie dust thrown in. Questionable ingredients with fancy names that do nothing apart from increase your resting heart rate, which is great whenever you're sitting at your desk trying to get some work done, isn't it? If you do want to burn some fat, just eat less food but keep protein high, move more, sleep better. Don't waste money on these crappy supplements. Fourth in our rubbish list, pre-workout blends. Translation, we won't tell you what's actually in it because we're not quite sure, or how much. Again, these are just ingredients that will make you feel wired. I don't know why you want or feel the need to be a bit off your face before a workout. If you do feel sluggish before a workout, by all means, just have a cup of coffee like I'm having right now, maybe a big glass of water in case you're dehydrated. Just like that, I've just saved you $40. Nice. Finally, things that are good for inflammation. What is inflammation? How do we feel inflamed? How do we feel less inflamed? How inflamed are you right now? Who knows? This stuff is the ultimate snake oil these days. Turmeric, NMN, CBD related stuff. There is very little evidence that they do anything, and to be honest, you wouldn't even know if they were, because inflammation is such a vague thing because it bundles together aches and pains, tiredness and brain fog, which are all things that we tend to suffer from in general as we get older. So we are the prime market for this crap, but please save your money. But now I've had a bit of a rant, let's talk about 5 supplements that actually do move the needle for guys after 40. All of these have tons of studies showing that they work. Plus, I know from personal experience on myself and coaching guys our age for the last 16 years that these work really well too. So, firstly, magnesium glycinate. Take 400 milligrams of this before bed. Most guys are deficient in magnesium. Magnesium also affects everything: sleep quality, recovery, stress levels, even testosterone production. Glycinate is the form that won't go through you like some other types of magnesium do. I take it 30 minutes before bed. I'll sleep better, I'll wake up less groggy. It is an easy win. Number 2, vitamin D3. At least 4,000 IU daily with food. Unless you're outside shirtless for hours every day, you are probably deficient at this time of year, certainly in vitamin D. It affects your testosterone, your mood, your immune system, your bone health. Just take it with a meal that has maybe a wee bit of fat in it too, and that will help with absorption. But that is it. It is also super cheap on Amazon. Number 3, zinc picolinate. 30 milligrams a day with food. Zinc is crucial for testosterone production, immune function, recovery from training. And most guys don't get enough from food alone because it's mainly oysters that have zinc in them. Picolinate is the form that absorbs better than other types. I take it with a meal rather than an empty stomach because it makes me feel rough if I don't. Number 4, creatine monohydrate. 5 to 15 grams a day, mix it with water or a protein shake, just take it whenever. It helps with strength, with muscle retention, and also brain fog, brain function, mental clarity, and all of that. You don't need to buy fancy types. Creatine monohydrate is the most studied, the most proven, and the cheapest, but you should get micronized, which is a finer powder, and that mixes better and is less gritty. But all in all, it works great. 5th and finally, ashwagandha. I take this every day. It's a herb from the Indian subcontinent, which sounds sketchy, but this one works. For once, it is not a waste of money. Ashwagandha is a great way for you to control your cortisol, your stress hormone. It lowers how stressed your body and mind feels when your cortisol stays high throughout the day, even when you're not doing anything stressful. That causes your metabolism to suffer. It causes insulin resistance, and that means fat loss stalls and your testosterone drops. None of that is great. Ashwagandha helps to bring cortisol down, which allows testosterone to come back up again. It can also help a little bit with sleep and recovery. I just take it in the evening to give my body a chance to chill out along with my magnesium. And that is really it in my book. 5 supplements, not 15 bottles of stuff cluttering a counter or a cupboard. If you disagree, by all means, let me know in the comments, but you're probably wrong. I have tried everything over the years. Fat burners, test boosters, all the nonsense, really, that the fitness industry pushes towards guys our age. I've wasted hundreds, if not thousands of pounds on stuff that did absolutely nothing. But those 5 ones I've just talked about, I take those daily. At age 49, they are super cheap, they are proven, and they target the specific things that guys our age struggle with: sleep, recovery, testosterone, stress, muscle retention. You don't need like a complicated stack of stuff. You just need the effective stuff that works. I've had clients come to me who are taking 10, 12 different supplements because some Instagram fella told them they had to. First thing we always do was strip it right back to the basics, just like this. They save money, they feel better, and they stop wasting mental energy having to remember to take a dozen things every day. Now, if you want personalized help to figure out what your body actually needs, not just with supplements, but also with your workouts and your diet and all that jazz, all of it optimized for your life and schedule, I do work with guys one-on-one in my coaching program. You will find a link below to book a free 15-minute call where we can figure out exactly what you need and whether my coaching program is for you. And of course, if you found this video helpful, share it with a friend who's currently wasting a ton of money on useless, sketchy supplements that will save them money that they can spend on beer for you. Happy days. Take care. I will talk to you soon.